Hey, hello, fire signs. How are you guys? Welcome to welcome back to my channel. If you are already subscribed, and welcome if you're brand new. I enjoy having you guys. I am getting ready to do 3 mini readings for fire signs, one for Aries, one for Leo, one for Sagittarius. These are general readings. They won't resonate with everybody. If it does, take that information, let it help guide you. If it does not, let that shit go. We are starting with Aries. I'm allowing jumpers. Done a mini reading for Aries to begin with. If you don't want to hang around, look down below in the comments. I will leave timestamps down there for you for the other readings. Spirit, I need a couple more. Can I get a couple more jumpers, please? Whoops. Sometimes my fingers just aren't that nimble. Reading for Aries. Alrighty. I do have the spirit light set up back there. Let me give it a little wiggle and make sure it is still adjusted. There it is. There it is. All right. I don't always get responses with it. Spirit, if I didn't mess that up for you, can you turn it off for me, please? Or give me a wink or a blink. They don't always. I welcome in spirit to use the light, and they don't always. So that's a good way to tell that I don't. There's nothing rigged. There's no app operating that light. Because if it was, I'd be doing it all the time. But that is actually spirit. Aries, wow. You've been way up in your head too much about something that's been going on. You are getting ready to wrap up and complete something. Here we have the 9 of Wands, and that's wounded warrior energy. You've already been beat up. That's what's given you the idea to move forward. It's prompted you to just step the hell away from something. We have the 5 of Swords, and that's all about a little bit of conflict, a little disruption, some drama, a little bit of chaos going on, and not so much truth around it. Yeah, you're not getting the full scope or hearing the full truth of what's going on. Those swords aren't bringing that truth around yet. A lot of air and fire here. Aries, that is a good combination. The 2 of Swords comes up. You're going to have a decision to make. It is time that you make that decision to let something go. We have the 8 of Swords. For a long time, you felt like you didn't have a choice in this. You felt like you were held captive, nowhere to go, nothing to do, no way to do it. You couldn't move forward with your life. You kind of stuck in a holding pattern. You weren't making any headway. Now you've taken on some kind of a new approach. You've opted more positive thinking. You have opted with the power of positive thinking and the law of attraction. You're attracting that 10, that 10th sword. That's all about finishing that cycle. Now, it may feel like somebody stabbed you in the back, but you know what? That's a good thing. Get it out in the open. Get it out, get it over with, get it done with. You've got some change coming about, Aries. Look at this. We've got the Chariot, and that's always good because that change is going to come pretty quickly here. We are now getting into a Pluto retrograde, and that is, it's going to activate some things to just start moving forward. You're taking your time. You're looking things over. You're going to pick and choose this time. The Four of Cups, it is about opportunity that's going to present itself. It is about still expanding yourself. I'm being told that you're still growing, still expanding, still doing some spiritual enlightenment. And we have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is about I feel like that's you, Aries. I feel like that is absolutely you coming back into your confidence, pulling your own shit together, buckling down, getting some things done the right way. And it's okay. That's why some of that stuff's got to get out of the way, man. You cannot grow tomatoes in a shit pile. Okay? Now, let some of that stuff go. We've got that Four of Wands, man. It's all about enjoying what's coming too. Okay? Aries, there's going to be some changes coming, and you need to be able to kick back and enjoy that. Don't allow yourself to be too tense, too prepared. If it happens, it happens. Let that stuff fall the wayside, Don't allow it to bog you down. Let that change happen. Spirit, can I get a couple more jumpers? I'm not seeing any response from the light. Sometimes cards don't want back in the deck. All right, let's see what I've got here for clarifiers. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Aries, you know what? This gave you some sleepless nights. Some anxiety. You dealt with a lot of emotion over this issue that you're trying to figure out what to do, how to let it go. We have the King of Swords. You're coming into your own power, and you know now how to convey your message without hurting anybody. That sword is about the sword of truth, and you can say things to help people without being hurtful. Sometimes we have to stop ourselves and think about how we're saying it, the intonation that we're putting with it so that we don't hurt people. We have the Five of Pentacles that comes up, and it actually came up in reverse. So this may have already happened. You may have already walked away and separated yourself from this chaos and this drama, and that's okay. It was toxic as a mofo. All right. The Devil card came up. You guys dodged a bullet here. Aries, look at this. Let it go. Really. And the other last card that came up, love it when an energy repeats itself, is the Four of Wands. That's the 1111 card. That's all about aligning with a new beginning and enjoying it. So there you have it, Aries. That is your general reading. If it resonated, please hit that like, subscribe, and share buttons. Moving on to Leo next. Welcome back, Leos. Getting ready to do a general reading for the fire sign of Leo. Whether you are Leo in your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, it makes no difference. You are welcome here. If you are a Leo cross watcher, check your motives. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. I do have the Spirit light adjusted. Didn't give us much response for Aries, but we will let it go and see. Some days they're just too busy. we'll let it go and see what it does. Any response either way is the fact that it is spirit is validating what is being said. They are present and in the room. Before I start doing videos, I meditate, I burn sage and neutralize the energy. I call in my spirit guides, guardian angels, ascended masters, and ancestors. So we're in good company. Up here on this side of me, you may not be able to see this. It might not be in the frame, the picture shot here. We call it in frame on video, but it is the Holy Mother Mary. I was raised Catholic, and I am totally reformed. All right, Leo, man, what's happening for Leos? Bam, bam, bam. Leo's got something legal coming up. And Leo, you show up in your own reading. Bam, strength card right there off the get-go. We're just going to validate that's for Leo in a big way. You know, your strength and your inner strength has a lot to do with how you respond to things. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. It's got a lot to do with how you respond. If you take a negative reaction to anything, it's going to be negative. Take a little different reaction to some things, more positive outlook, and that's where Leos are headed. That's where Leo's headed. We got the Knight of Pentacles. That knight is on a dark horse there. I'm feeling like Leos have been having some financial hot water, not able to get some things taken care of, bills paid, but it's gonna change a little bit. Somebody's gonna step in and help you out. We have the Six of Cups, and it comes up in reverse. This is all about being topsy-turvy right now, Leo, as we go into this Pluto retrograde. Everything, you know what? The world's going to look different to you. There's some big realization that's coming forward for Leo that things are really, you're going to get a lot of clarity. You're going to see things for what they really are. We have the Two of Wands that comes up, and you've already been trying to manifest change in your life. I almost feel like you're ready to resign and throw in the towel for some reason, Leos. That Two of Wands is all about praying, asking for help. We have the Nine of Wands that comes up. Leo, man, you've been beat the hell up. Look at that. That's the wounded warrior energy there. You've already done the battle. Time and time again. You're tired of the abuse. Leo, this is coming from a loved one. It's coming from a loved one. We have a Lover's card. Now the Page of Swords comes up, and he's bringing word around that the change is coming. There's something going to happen for Leo to really take that load off. You've had sleepless nights. We've got the Nine of Swords here. A lot of anxiety. A lot of worry. Actually, you're wondering why you got yourself into this mess. Why did I do this? I knew this wasn't any good for me. I knew this was bad. We have the Six of Wands that comes up, and it's in reverse. So usually it's a kind of a victorious kind of energy, and you feel good, and it's coming. You know, Leo, it's not all bad here. You know, this is coming. It's in reverse, so it's a ways off. We have the Hangman, and a lot of times this is about being stuck in one spot. Enlightenment, because look at the glow around his head. You know what, intuitively, I always pick this up like it's a card that's got something to do with the legal system. Whether that is anything from an impending DUI, designated drivers please, clear to taking care of your insurance or your taxes or that kind of thing. So, Leo, you've got something legal that you need to handle. All right, I'm going to grab the other deck here and do some clarifiers for Leo. Not getting any, whoops, that was just one that dropped. Felt compelled to put it back in too. Not getting a lot of response out of the spirit light for Leo. I'm liking this. It looked pretty doomy and gloomy there for Leo for a minute. Trust me. I don't sugarcoat things, but I'm a positive-minded person. You know, I focus on the best for you guys. So my readings always have a tendency to end on a picked up high note, and I'm so glad for that. You know, don't want to send you down the road to your day with carrying a heavy burden. We got the Six of Swords. Leo, that is about moving forward, okay? And you're going to. You know, it's feeling pretty stagnant right now, like you're stuck. You can't get out of this trap that you're in. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. But you are going to be moving forward. You're going to be moving out of those troubled waters. Look where his pole is. It's a little rougher over here than it is on the other side. You've got some healing that comes up. We have the Starry card. Yeah, look at it. Thank you, Spirit, on the light, acknowledging starry night here. And this is all about the healing. This is about you taking that time, doing that soul searching, going deep inside. Go back to your childhood hurts, your childhood insecurities. Deal with those. None of us can move forward without doing that deep shadow work. And that's literally all shadow work is. Because I'm going to tell you what, Leo, man, you got a fresh start coming, brand new world coming. Let that shit go. All right, there you have it, Leo. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and please share this. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hey, welcome back, Sagittarius. Just a general reading for Sagittarius. I just thought I saw an orb go right past my face. Oh, nope, it's a cat hair. All right, we debunked that. Always in paranormal research, take the time to debunk your evidence. This is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius, whether you are Sagittarius in your sun, your moon, or your rising sign. You are welcome. If you are a Sagittarius cross watcher, please check your motives, but you are welcome nonetheless. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody. Can I get some jumper, Spirit? Sagittarius is having a tough time here. They're not wanting to come out. Sometimes it takes several trips through the deck for the right card to come up and present itself in a way that it will come out. Just like that. I'm going to take that one out. I am prompted to take the one off the bottom of the deck. I like the energy off the bottom of the deck in tarot. You cannot do that in poker, though. Taking that one, too. And that one. And that one. I'm done. so compelled to pull those cards. All right, things are going to work out too. Bam, bam, bam. Sagittarius, you are at a crossroad. Thank you, Spirit on the Light. Chiming in here for Sagittarius. You're at a point where you are at a crossroads. You're afraid to move forward. We have it's the Eight of Cups, but you're afraid to turn your back on something, Sagittarius. I feel like you've been working at it for a while, trying to achieve a goal here. You're afraid to move away from this situation. You're afraid to turn your back on it. There's a lack of security that's going on here. We've got the King of Pentacles. You were attracted to somebody because they made you feel more secure. And you needed financial security. It's kind of what you were looking at and looking for. This other person didn't happen to have it this time around. Financial security is pretty important in this Sagittarius. You need to know that you have a roof over your head, that the bills are going to be paid. Let's see, which way do I want to go here? We've got the Page of Cups. This page is all about a new relationship, a new connection, something that's coming through for Sagittarius. Sag, you've been trying to manifest some new things in your life, some new behaviors. You've been trying to change some old habits, old addictions. You may be a smoker, and it might be a good time to actually let go of that too, as you move forward. Sag, I think you're about due for some kind of a communication to come through. You're going to be hearing from somebody, now that we are going into this Pluto retrograde, you're going to be hearing from somebody that you hadn't heard from in a long time. Somebody's coming back with you're going to be hearing from them. This is going to bring about a broken heart. We've got the Three of Swords. Straight up and down. It is going to bring about some disappointment, okay? But that's all right. Let's let that crap, like I always say, let that shit go. We got the Six of Wands. And that's usually a card that indicates like a midpoint victory. It's just delayed, Sag. It's just delayed. You're going to have that victory. You know, you're going to be able to ride that white horse. You're going to be able to shake that victory pole. We have the Ace of Swords that comes up. This whole thing is meant to happen in divine timing for you, Sagittarius. You know, that sword of truth is right there. Something is going to come out. Excuse me. It may be something you have been needing to hear. And you've been up in your head a little too much. You know, the swords are an air sign, and sometimes we have way too much time in the air going on up here. And you need to get out of your head just a little bit. And when you do, all those things that you have been trying to manifest, all those things that you have been working for, are going to come into play for you. All right, let's grab this other deck and get some clarifiers for Sagittarius. This deck really likes to jump. I love them. It is called the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I love the depictions on here. There we go. Let's do that for Sagittarius. Let's send this on a high note for her, them, us, we. I'm not even Sagittarius. All right, one more. All right, I don't know why I needed that. Sometimes Spirit says, take one more. All right, you know what? This jumped out. Here's where how we're gonna do this. Let me put this out here this way. You are going to have those good things happen. We have the Six of Pentacles here. It's a little more about balance. It's being able to give as well as receive, okay? And Sagittarius, that's important to you. Sometimes you feel like you need to present gifts. In this case, all you need to present is your own love. Bring that up. Bring that love out. Bring it forward. You've got the Five of Swords. Now, there's been some deceit going on around you, some deception. There are people maneuvering things behind your back, changing stories, fabricating. It happens. Let that shit go, because you know why? We've got the Ten of Swords, and in this deck it says everything is fine, and it is. You may have felt like you were betrayed. You may have felt like somebody stabbed you in the back, but it's okay. Everything is good. This is the 10. Let's get this thing over with. Let's get it done with. We've got the Ace of Pentacles because that's a fresh beginning. Awesome. It's going to happen in divine timing. The financial abundance that you need so much, Sagittarius, is going to come. It is delayed. We've got things we need to address, but it is coming. You can't stop it. And it's the one card I keep in the deck. It's supposed to be discarded, kind of like a joker would be in a poker deck, but I left it in here and keep it in play because I love it. It's inspirational, and it says, Sagittarius, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. There you have it. All right, Sagittarius, if it resonated, please hit that like, subscribe, and do share this video. Let your friends know about the sleepy spirit light that operates when it wants to. And I never leave you guys that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.